So today what I want to do is go over some add-ons that will help you in your hardcore WoW gaming experience. And the first one is called Auctionator. So Auctionator is really helpful. It's designed for casual everyday auction house users. It provides auction prices and the item tooltips. It has a straightforward UI. It provides protection against posting too low, so it'll give you like kind of a warning if you're about to post too low, and you can choose whether or not to up your price. It provides information on what an item would sell at a vendor versus what you might get at the auction. Sometimes that information isn't accurate or up to date or isn't available, but a lot of times if it's a really common item, it is, and it can provide recipe, region costs, profits, all sorts of information. So I found it incredibly useful. I don't even think I use it to the full capacity that you can. So give it a shot. Auctionator, it's a good add-on. The second one is Bagnon. It's basically a bag consolidator. So you're making all your bags into one big bag. It's customizable. It has a lot of different features. Once in a while, it will interfere with parts of the game, so you'll have to disable the add-on temporarily and then re-enable it, but otherwise, it's a great add-on. Another Bagnon is Bagnon Item Level Plus, which will basically just show you the item level of your gear. It'll show you some additional information, so that's another one you might download. The next up is Deadly Boss Mods, also known as DBM. This one's really popular for a reason. It provides alerts and warnings. It'll give you audio and visual warnings, which is great for boss mechanics. If you're doing dungeons, things like that, when to move out of fire, interrupt a spell, prepare for a big incoming damage. It's clear, hard to miss. It'll keep you focused on the fight. It provides timers, like countdown timers for upcoming abilities, so you know exactly when something big is about to happen. It has customizable sounds and text, automated automatic targeting help, and I find it really easy to use. I mean, it works right out of the box. You install it, it's ready to go, but you can customize it. So it's very useful, very helpful. Next up is Deathlog. Deathlog will show you players that have died. It will also show you their last words sometimes, not always, but sometimes. And then another great feature is it will show you red areas on the map where people die frequently, so kind of danger zones, places to be very careful about, places to avoid if you're worried about dying, or to group up with if you feel that you need some help in that area. Another add-on is Details Damage Meter. So the benefit of this is it will show you the damage that you're doing, and if you're in a group, it'll also show you the damage you're doing in comparison to other players. It's customizable. There's different things that you can look at. You can look at healing. You can look at all sorts of different metrics. So I find that really useful, especially if you're kind of looking to improve or change or just, kind of know where you're at. GTFO is another one that provides audible alerts when you're standing in or near something you shouldn't be before you start taking damage. It just basically increases your situational awareness, and it also provides support when you're using something like weak auras, which is another add-on. I don't go over weak auras here to a great extent or anything like that, but it is compatible. So another one to consider. Guild map is another fun one. This one will show you where other people in your guild are on a map. So you can see where they're at, you can see what level they are. Just basic information. You can see their health, you can hide things, you can filter them. Just basic information about your guildies, but it's really cool. And you can find people, it just makes it easier. So, yeah, another cool one. Another fun one is proximity voice. That's a fun one. If you're near somebody else that's using it, you can talk to them. You can turn it up to shout so that you can talk to them while they're further away. One thing that I've noticed is that it can get a little bit quirky. It can put you into mute, so you might have to go into your chat, into the audio settings and you might have to unmute yourself, not in proximity voice, but actually in to the chat settings, the voice settings in the chat. And that's the way that you fix that. So that's happened to me a couple of times. If it happens to you, that's the fix for that. There's another add-on that people have recommended to me called Hardcore. It does death tracking, it does solo self-found rules, so it basically enforces hardcore rule set if you're doing self-found. It provides ding announcements when you level up. It'll automatically broadcast your achievement in chat, letting others know and celebrate it. Dungeon verification, community integration, so things like that. I don't really use it much, but if you are going to use it from the very start of your character because it tracks all the progress, so it's something you want to start right from the beginning. The next one on my list is Leatrix Plus. This one has so many features. Automation, it can help automate tedious tasks like accepting quests, skipping cutscenes, selling junk, repairing your gear. It has map enhancements, improves your map by adding useful features like revealing unexplored areas, showing coordinates, zooming in. It has frame customization, sound control, streamlined features. I find that it's very lightweight, it's easy to use, it's intuitive. Also, you can use it to max camera distance. So basically, there's only so far you can zoom out, but if you use Leatrix Plus, you can actually increase that distance beyond the limit and you can max out even more and see more around you, which is great for hardcore. And you can also do smooth camera movement. It allows you to adjust your camera transitions, make them smoother, so less jarring movements when you're panning around, custom camera angles, things like that. So, so many features, so many I'm probably not even covering, but yeah, definitely download that one, dig into it. You'll probably find some stuff that I Nova World Buffs is another powerful add-on. It tracks buffs, all major world buffs like Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer, War Chief's Blessing, things of that nature. It provides timing announcements, layer tracking. So on servers with layering like Doomhowl, it can track which layers have buffs active. You can see them on your little mini map. It'll say like layer 1, layer 2. So if you see someone like in your guild who's saying like get me off a layer or please layer me, what they're saying is add them to a group temporarily just for a second, and what it'll do is it will pull them onto your layer and out of their layer, so that they can kind of, it's like crossing a dimension. It's kind of cool, but they'll basically leave, what they're doing, and they'll see new players. They'll maybe the bosses will be up at different times. It just kind of changes the landscape a little bit. And that's how that works. It also does guild coordination. You can share buff timers, schedules with the guild, cooldown monitoring, and the interface is just easy to use. So I just find it really great for buff management. Definitely a great add-on to get, easy to use. It doesn't dominate, so definitely doesn't dominate like your UI or anything like that. So definitely get it. Pawn's another add-on. It will help you make decisions about what to upgrade, what upgrade might be better for your spec, and things like that. One you're going to always hear about is Questy. So Questy is a definite add-on you want for hardcore. It helps you quest by tracking on the map. It'll show you all your active and available quests directly on the map and minimap, complete with objectives, NPC locations, where to turn them in. So no more wandering aimlessly. Quest tooltips, hovering over a mob or objects shows you if it's related to one of your quests, making it easy to know what to kill, collect, or interact with. What else? It also has available quest icons, customizable icons, quest log improvements. Oh yeah, it has party sync too. So if you're questing with friends, it'll sync your objectives so that everyone in the group knows what needs to be done and where. And it has dynamic updates. And I would say very low impact on performance. So even though it's like one of those add-ons that does so much, it's really lightweight and it won't slow your game down. Definitely use it. You're going to want to always go into CurseForge and update these add-ons like Questy because they're always updating them. But yeah, what a great add-on this one is. So, Scrap or Junk Seller is a small add-on that does some amazing things like automatic junk selling, the gray quality items when you visit a vendor, thus freeing up bag space that you desperately need. Customizable lists, you can manually mark items as junk or safe, even if they're not gray, which is great for getting rid of unwanted items or foods you don't need. Auto repair, not only does it scrap sell your junk, but automatically repairs your gear when you visit the proper vendors, getting you ready for a fight, not having to worry about that. It helps you track your gold, keep tally of it, how much you made from selling junk, and how much your trash is actually worth. It's lightweight, it's simple. You can use whitelist and blacklist options. So yeah, if you're tired of sorting through your bags and running out of space mid dungeon, this is the add-on for you. Okay, so have you ever camped a rare spawn only to have someone tag it before you even saw it? Well, Unit Scan will alert you the second it spawns, giving you a better chance to get it first. So Unit Scan tracks untrackable NPCs. It's the ultimate add-on for finding rare spawns, quest targets, any specific NPCs or mobs that you're hunting. It alerts you to dangerous mobs. It'll give you loud alerts when a target is detected, a visual notification. You can't miss it. So even in the heat of battle or while multitasking, you will be aware. It's always scanning. It continuously scans for targets on the list. It'll save you from continuously spamming like your /target macro. Huge time saver. It's lightweight. It's simple. It will save your life in many instances. It has helped me so many times. So yeah, unit scan. The last one we're going to cover is vendor price. It's one of those small ones but essential add-ons. It displays vendor prices so you'll know exactly how much gold, silver, copper your items in your inventory will sell for if you hover over them. It works anywhere, so wherever you are. And also, it will help you decide, like if you're in an auction, whether you could vendor it for more. Because sometimes people are selling things on the auction house for lower than what you could vendor things for. So if you're tired of guessing how much you might sell something for, vendor price will tell you exactly that. That's it for the add-ons for today. I will try to find some more for the future, but these should help you decide on a couple or maybe all of them, some add-ons to help improve your gameplay for Classic and or Classic Hardcore. So yeah, that's it. Have a great day.